it's 1 minute till 8. I can't wait to see what we'll be learning about today.
Try up, Bree. Stop being a hi-hat.
Pipe down, here comes the pill.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Harrison.
Today we are going to continue to learn about the swell 1920s.
Whoopee, that's berries.
That's balloon soup. And how? That's complete applesauce.
Girls, stop being flat tires. You will soon see that the 1920s are copacetic.
I'm so gay. What part of the 1920s are we learning about?
We will be learning about the Jazz Age today.
Pipe down, no one cares.
What? I care.
You, and only you.
Girls, lay off. The Jazz Age was the most important part of the 1920s. Don't you girls like music?
Yeah.
Exactly. Without the occurrence of the Jazz Age, music would not be the same as it is today.
So why does that matter anyway? What is so important about this? There would have still been some kind of music, right?
It's hard to say. I couldn't imagine a world without music the way it is now. There were many important people in the Jazz Age, such as Louis Armstrong and Marion Harris. Let's watch this nifty video about the big cheeses of the 1920s. So, Mr. Armstrong, how's life as a superstar?
I'm famous. What more is there to say? I am who I am.
Oh, great way to sum it up. How was your home life?
It wasn't the best. My dad left us, so my mom was a single mom, and I dropped out of school in the 5th grade to work so that I could support my family.
Well, I'm glad that you pushed through that hard time. How did you get your claim to fame?
In 1912, I was arrested and sent to a reform school called Colored Waste Home, and there they taught me my musical talents.
How do you feel about the first band you joined? Did you like that you could now share your talent with the world?
I enjoyed replacing Oliver and Kid Ory's band, and we were the most popular band in New Orleans.
That's the bee's knees. What band did you enjoy playing with the most?
I really enjoyed playing with my wife, Lil, and her band at the Dreamland Cafe.
How much fun you must have had. Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Anytime.
So, Marion, tell me a little about yourself.
I was born in March of 1897 in Vanderburgh County in Indiana. I started singing in the 1910s in movie theaters and vaudeville. That's basically it.
Is it true that you recorded the first jazz song by a woman?
Yes, in July of 1917, I recorded When I Hear That Jazz Band Play.
When did you start your recording career?
My recording career started in 1916 with the Victor label. Then in 1920, I left the Victor label and went to the Columbia label. In 1923, I switched to my final label, which was the Brunswick label.
Wow, that is a lot of label switching.
Yeah, I just wanted to find the one that was best for me.
Well, I'm glad that you did. From what I understand, you had many jazz hits.
Yes, I have many hits such as Tea for Two, Look for the Silver Lining, and I'll See You in My Dreams.
Oh, those are wonderful songs. Well, Marion, thank you for your time.
You're welcome, Taylor.
Pop quiz, everyone?
Yes, I love quizzes. I'm going to fail.
Can we just get this over with already?
If I see you cheating, I'm going to shave off one of your eyebrows.
I don't even know any of this. Maybe you should have slept through a little bit.
I'm tired.
Well, that's no excuse. Now finish your quiz and stop talking.
I'm done. I'll take that.
And just take it in the back of that anyway.
Thank you.
You're just gonna leave her there? Okay.
Bye, Miss Harrison. Bye, Miss Harrison.
Bye, girls.
The bell rings. Good morning, class. Miss Harrison. I brought you an apple.
Thanks.
You just met.
Hush, Rachel. This is very kind of you.
Anything for the best teacher in the world.
Today, we're going to learn more about the 1920s.
Oh, there she goes again.
Moving along. The Red Scare was one of the most important conflicts of the 1920s. The Red Scare was the fear of communism. The Repoma Rage, which was when suspected communists and anarchists were arrested and deported. Also, there was the Supreme Court case of Snick versus U.S. This said that citizens can suspend free speech when there is a clear and present danger. Unions and union leaders were even treated like communists during this time. But one of the most important events that happened during the Red Scare included the two Italian immigrants, Sacco and Vanzetti. Let's watch this great reenactment of their court case.
What is today's case?
Today, Your Honor, is the
case of Nicola Sacco and Bartholomew Vanzetti versus the state of Massachusetts.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you may remain seated. The defendants, Nicola Sacco and Bartholomew Vanzetti, stand before the bar charged with the murder of Frederick A. Paramenter and Alessandro Baradelli on the 15th day of April 1920.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there is overwhelming evidence that whoever perpetrated this atrocious murder is to be dealt with appropriately. We want no compromise, only justice for Paramenter, Baradelli, and their families.
Jason, are you prepared to call your first witness to the stand?
Yes, I call Taylor. She's going to tell her side of the story. Taylor, on the day of the shooting, what could you recall that you saw?
I was in a small store, maybe a shoe store, and I hear gunshots. I ran to the window to see what the ruckus was. I saw an automobile with quite a few men in it. They were speeding across the railroad tracks.
So you were saying that you had a pretty respectable view of the scene, am I correct?
Oh yes, very good. I was on a higher floor of the building so I could see the entire thing.
Could you identify anyone who saw around the crime scene?
One of the passengers in the car was Nicola Sacco.
Thank you, that is all.
Is the defense ready to call their witness to the stand?
The defense would like to call Vanzetti to the stand. Mr. Vanzetti, would you say that you are distantly loyal to America?
Of course. America saved me. I came here in 1908 with my brother and began working for $1.15 a day.
Have you ever attended any anarchist meetings?
I have, but only a meeting about the government. No crime. I'm innocent.
Why have you traveled outside of the United States?
I travel strictly for family and business. I hate no country and believe that war is unjust. I've never committed any crime in my life.
The defendant press.
Bartholomew Vanzetti, do you have anything to say about why the sentence of death should not be passed upon you? Yes, what I can say is that I am innocent, not only of the Braintree crime, but also of the Bridgewater crime. I am not only innocent of these two crimes, but in all my life I've never stolen, nor have I ever killed. This is what I want to say, and that is not all. Not only am I innocent of these two crimes, not only in all my life have I never stolen and never killed, but I have struggled all my life to eliminate crime from this world. Under the law of Massachusetts, the jury says whether a defendant is guilty or innocent. First, the court pronounces sentence upon Nicola Sacco. It is considered and ordered by the court that you, Nicola Sacco, suffer the punishment of death by the passage of a current of electricity through your body within the week, beginning on Sunday the 10th day of July, in the year of our Lord 1927. This is the sentence of the law. Then upon Vanzetti, it is considered and ordered by the court that you, Bartholomew Vanzetti... Wait a minute, please, Your Honor. I think I should pronounce the sentence. Bartholomew Vanzetti, you suffer the punishment of death.
You know I'm innocent. You condemn two innocent men.
By the passage of a current of electricity through your body within the week beginning on the 10th day of July in the year of our Lord, 1927. This is the sentence.
Did you all enjoy the video?
No! I did!
Good, Brianna. Well, I'm very sad to say that was the last part of the 1920s we are learning about.
Oh, thank God. Finally.
We will be having a 100-question test and a 10-page paper due next week on the most important parts of the 1920s. Now, girls, get together and discuss what you all think was the most important things. I want you to reevaluate your opinions.
Well, I think that the most important event was definitely the Jazz Age.
And how? Mrs. Harrison kept saying how it shaped today's music.
I think the most important chic was Louis Armstrong. Yeah, he's definitely Barry's.
I think that Marion Harris was a cat's meow. I love her music.
And the movie on the Red Scare was actually interesting. I stayed awake through the whole thing.
Okay, girls, the bell is about to ring. Collect your things. I expect you to work on this paper over the weekend.
Yeah, right.
I will, Miss Harrison.
Good morning, Miss Harrison. Wow, that's completely applesauce. Whoopee! Whoop! 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 In the world.
Taylor is. You just slept through your part.
I think that was bullshit.